We'll come back to the football because the great news is that Emma Raducanu has won the US Open in straight sets. She has beaten Leylah Fernandez in straight sets 6-4, 6-3. She has a plaster on her knee, a trademark smile plastered all over her face as she takes the applause from the big crowd in the Arthur Ashe Stadium. She's converted her second championship point. She had one in game 8 of the second set, and then she clinched it in game 9, 6-4, 6-3. These are the scenes at her old tennis club in Beckenham as family and friends gather to cheer her to victory. She has done it. She has won it. She's the first qualifier to win a Grand Slam final in the Open era. What an achievement for the 18-year-old in the first final to be contested by teenagers since 1999. Let's get some reaction to this, shall we? I'm delighted to say Andrew Castle joins us on the line. Andrew, can you quite believe what we've all just seen?
No, I absolutely can't. And the crowd were absolutely loving every minute of that. And of course, they loved Leylah Fernandez and the comeback, and it was unfortunate that Emma cut her knee. She had to take that time out. So if there's any issue or any controversy about that, just forget it, because the next point after that wasn't great for Fernandez. But time and time again throughout this tournament, that is an extraordinary thing we've just seen. That is 10 matches in a row without dropping a set or even being taken to a tiebreak. And this is somebody playing in their debut at the US Open, only her second major. She's in her doppelcoat on the way to Newstead Wood to do her A-levels or her coursework or whatever it was 3 months ago. So what we've seen is the birth of a sporting superstar, and I'm just delighted to have seen every point. I'm so uptight here. I'm pouring with sweat. That was seriously gutsy. What a great girl.
Unbelievable skill and talent from her, but that mental, the mentality to cope with that big occasion, Andrew. I mean, just talk us through what that must mean.
When she walked out, they do those stupid interviews beforehand where you don't learn much, but it's kind of you're in there a bit, and they're in the tunnel and they're nervous. Emma, even then, very, very calm. Playing qualifying is a big deal the first time you play in these major championships. Getting through the qualies would have been a great result. Getting through and winning a round or two. But to get through and then to not start overthinking is a great credit, not only to her, but to her mum and her dad and everybody that has helped her. And the coaching team must be delighted. Look, it's a team effort. She's the first to say that. But, I mean, what It's actually really an unusually enormous achievement, this. Look, it's sport. It's the 20th anniversary of one of the worst events the world has ever seen. Neither of these two girls who put on such a great show on this superb court in that city were even born then. I just think there's a whole load of refreshing things about this. But her arrival on the top table in sport is just brilliant for tennis, great for sport, great for boys and girls. This is what can happen if you dedicate yourself. Well, I mean, seriously, well done to Emma Raducanu. That is ridiculous, what I just saw. Oh,
and I mean, we're all emotional in the studio as well. I mean, particularly after what happened in the fourth round at Wimbledon when she had those breathing problems, to come back from that and to learn from that and to go into such a big night and to seemingly have no nerves at all.
Well, she had a couple of nerves on the match points when she missed those forehands. And then when she came out to serve for it, Claire, she had a couple of these ball toss, a bit yippy. Listen, all that, but the way she recovered from that straight away and then got her first 3 serves in. Yes, you're absolutely right. Just time and time again, demonstrating this ability to take it all within her stride. And we've all needed perspective over the last 18 months or so. And, this is just a little piece of joy, and I couldn't be more happy for her and everybody involved in British tennis as well. What a boost. After the Henman Ruzetsky years, Andy Murray comes along. We've had some women's success with Joe Contra as well. But this is right up there. 18 and 10 matches in a row and 20 sets in a row. OK, she didn't play Serena or anybody quite like that. But you can only beat what's in front of you, and she didn't flinch. She did not flinch at all. I don't know where you get that character from. I wish I'd had a bit of that.
What do you like most about her game, Andrew?
I love the backhand down the line. I like her willingness to take the ball on. Her court coverage is unbelievable. When she cut her knee, just a few points from the end there, I mean, I don't know whether you were obviously you were watching the replays. She's sliding on this is 18-year-old. She's sliding on a concrete court, completely fired up with adrenaline. She might have even broken her laces because the foot was at that angle. This is pure athletic ability. It's great excitement. And it's match play head to head. She was prepared to do whatever it took to win that point. Again, great credit to Leylah Fernandez for being a part of what was a tremendous show. But we've seen time and time again, Emma knows how to play a match and to beat people. I mean, her shot selection for somebody that's just not done it before is unbelievable. What excitement we've got for the next few years. You know what? Her life's changed completely over the last 3 weeks in New York City. She was already famous and celebrated after Wimbledon, but this is off the scale. She's going to need to be level-headed from this point. I wish her the very best of luck.
What advice would you give her?
Love your friends and be careful who you listen to.
Yeah, good advice. Is this the changing of the guard, Andrew, do you think, in the women's game?
Well, it certainly looks like it. I mean, we've got, the likes of Serena Williams, who's been trying to get to 24 and equal the record. That's no longer probably the most important narrative we've got. You've got women like Pliskova and Simona Halep and Ash Barty, who are not going anywhere, but by the way. But certainly with Leylah Fernandez and with now Emma Raducanu, you've got players who must be top 5, 6, 7 in the world within a few months. This result, by the way, will mean that Emma will be seated at the Australian Open. But she's completely missed 2 or 3 layers of the game. She's become a sports superstar straight away. You know what? The measure of how big she is that Novak Djokovic, who has a chance to make absolute tennis history tomorrow, the like of which Rafa and Roger have never done before, i.e. holding all slams at the same time, again, in the same calendar year. We haven't even talked about it. Novak who?
Yes, it's a good point. It's a good point. Andrew, thanks for joining us and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Pleasure. Take care, Claire. All the best.
Wow, what a night in New York. Emma Raducanu has achieved the seemingly impossible. She is the US Open champion at the age of just 18. More reaction when we return on a momentous night.